Avenger, Avenger, Anum Kubulon, Anum Kubulon, Ramasid, Sekhmet. Ndodakazi yaseAsheru, Nkosazana yomlingo wamandla, ngiphe amandla akho, unginikeze nensithezelo, mqaphi yemingcele yamazwe amabili, ngingomunye wabalandeli bakho, wena uphuza igazi lezitha zikababa wakho, khipha izikhali ezisusa konke ukonakele. Amlaphikazi, Sekhmet. Bayethe Dlovukazi, Sekhmet Bast, wena uyilihlo likamvelinqangi uRa, Phakethi, wena ufaka amazipho, uphinde ube ngubasteti, umvikelikazi, Nkosazana yamasango, wena uthwala umqhele onosiba lentshe, wena ungaphezu kwawo wonke amadlozi, uyinkosazana yomqhele omhlophe nombomvu, wena wedwa uphakanyisiwe ngubaba wakho, uyinkosazana embatha ilineni bomvu, wena uphatha umkhonto emihlabelo, uyinkosazana yemilingo, ubusa emkhunjini wanaphakade, ungcwele, uvela esihlalweni esifihlekile, esingenamsindo, ungubasteti, isiviko sasebukhosini, vikelikazi, wena ubulala izitha zikamvelinqangi, Sekhmet, Amlaphikazi, Amufodisi. Now umphathi Sekhmet Bast, wena nkazimulo yelangabi, wena odla izinsalela zobubi, Sekhmet Bast, vikelikazi welangabi lomphefumulo, wena uhlala esigabeni sentshona nezulu, Sekhmet Bast, Nkosazana yendwangu ebomvu, wena uhlenga igumbi lenguquko, Sekhmet Bast, Nkosazana yeso elingcwele, imisebe kababa wakhe uRa, ifinyelela kwizindawo ezifihlekile. Sekhmet Bast, wena uhola umkhumbi wegolide, wena uqapha inqaba yabalandeli bakaHeru. I'm for this. 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 I'm Lapigas. I'm Lapigas. I'm Lapigas. I'm Lapigas. I'm Lapigas. I'm Lapigas. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. I'm Tetugas. I'm Tetugas. I'm Tetugas. I'm Tetugas. I'm Tetugas. I'm Tetugas. Ah, Ma'at. Ah, Ma'at. Ah, Ma'at. Ah, Ma'at. Ah, Ma'at. I'm Lomogas. I'm Lomogas. I'm Lomogas. I'm Lomogas. I'm Lomogas. I'm Lomogas. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Jehud. Ah, Shu. Ah, Shu. Ah, Shu. Ah, Shu. Ah, Tefnut. Ah, Tefnut. Ah, Tefnut. Ah, Tefnut. Ah, Nut. Ah, Nut. Ah, Nut. Ah, Nut. Ah, Geb. Ah, Geb. Ah, Geb. Ah, Geb. Ah, Asa. Ah, Asa. Ah, Asa. Ah, Asa. Ah, Oset. Ah, Oset. Ah, Oset. Ah, Oset. Ah, Set. Ah, Set. Ah, Set. Ah, Set. Ah, Neptet. Ah, Neptet. Ah, Neptet. Ah, Neptet. Ah, Anpu. Ah, Anpu. Ah, Anpu. Ah, Anpu. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Ah, Sekhmet. Amsham. 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 Alifat. 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 Ah, Heteru. Ah, Heteru. Ah, Heteru. Ah, Heteru. Ah, Heru. Ah, Heru. Ah, Heru. Ah, Heru. Ah, Heru. Ah, Heru.
Bye. Sekhmet, Am Lapigat, Am Lapigat, Am Lapigat, Am Lapigat, Am Lapigat, Am Lapigat, Am Walaf, Am Walaf, Am Walaf, Am Walaf, Am Walaf, Am Walaf. Bongani Hotel Royals. I give you a very warm welcome, the Royals Momos Kofeni, visitors and the new Royals. Please do feel at home, feel comfortable and feel free, and of course feel safe. This is your home. And Royals watching from home, we acknowledge you and we appreciate your support and thank you for your presence. We gather here every Sunday at 897 Piela Street, Orlando East in Soweto, at 11:30 for Umphato at 12 o'clock. We also get here to listen to Nkulu's lectures and to unlearn what we have been taught by the Western people and rather learn more about ourselves and who we truly are. We are currently in the last Sunday of the season of Sekhmet. The season started on the 23rd of May and is ending on the 23rd of June. The things that align us with the season of Sekhmet, Inyanga, Kwedi is May, Ije, Litlaba, stone is flint, Umbala, Mala, Kala is orange, Intimbi, TP, metal is tin, Impepo is balsam, Amaka is civet, Isihlahla, Sitlari, tree is juniper, Izilwane, Dipolokolo, animals is cats and hedgehog. To find and follow us on our social media platforms, you can go on Instagram and Twitter at GEK_movement, on Facebook at GEK Movement, and on YouTube at Great Empire of Kemet. Please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. We are available on Kemet's chat at www.gekmovement.org and on Apple and Spotify podcast at Great Empire of Kemet. On our website, for those of us who want to donate to help with the programs for Black unity and Black economy, please click on the link. We would appreciate donations in all forms, even your talents. Most God venir in Alili Kamba. Also, for those of us to donate, in order for us to have lunch every Sunday and the running of the GEK movement. At the black market today, we have truth seekers brought to you by Ukehla Tabo from the Kingdom of Jehuti. Ukehla specializes in crystal bands, ankhs, bags, and the incense for the season and the seasons to come. If you are experiencing any back pain, knee pain, swollen feet, corns, or what, get in touch with Mamfiso's Herbal Rub. We also have the cancer bush. It cures headaches, arthritis, gout. 50 grams for 100 rands, 25 grams for 50 rands. So Jabambezela, brought to you by Ukehla Jabulani from the Kingdom of Nut and Ukehla Kahiso from the Kingdom of Geb. The Great Empire of Kemet. This is the African Royal Calendar, the book Omkulu reads from when he does Ompasho. Please do get yourself a copy only for 200 rands. Great Empire of Kemet African Calendar. We also have Booksman, brought to you by Udongazikiya from the Kingdom of Geb. This is the fourth agreement by Don Miguel Ruz. Booksman, they search, find, deliver. We will be having a Kemet University of Truth. It will be launching soon. To keep updated, you can go on the socials for more information. On Wednesdays, we discuss topics on the African Royal Calendar on Twitter Spaces. If you do come across the post, please do retweet for awareness. On Wednesdays, we give platform to Black-owned businesses to market their products for free. For that, you email your business profile to info@gekmovement.org. Sekhmet. 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 Lapigas. 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 Mu'alafi. 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 Wake up with a heavy headache, hoping it would give me a break. Done my morning rituals, went out to connect with nature. Reading my language to master my image. I don't work as hard as others do, and I so wish I could. Timing is a very important lesson. You can master it by following your passion. Following up on my career, making sure I'm on the right layer. It surely was a mission, but anything for my passion. Didn't get a quite clear vision because I needed some permission. kula batinga ma. Ebane zulu la baba. Batinga kula batinga ma. Ebane zulu la baba. Batinga kula batinga ma. Ebane zulu la baba. Batinga kula batinga ma. Ebane zulu la baba. La mele. Omkulu kichima.
Nyani zitaza zini.
Oh, kichima.
Nyani zitaza zini.
Oh, kichima.
Nyani zitaza zini.
Oh, kichima ku.
ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm muhalaf. I'm muhalaf. I'm muhalaf. I'm muhalaf. I'm muhalaf. I'm muhalaf. Sekhmet. 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 I'm lapigas. I'm lapigas. I'm lapigas. I'm lapigas. Anum tutul. Anum tutul. Anum tutul. Anum tutul. Anum sam. Anum sam. Anum sam. Anum sam. Zinzis. 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 Credo mut. Credo mut. Credo mut. Credo mut. Imhotep. 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 Vusamazu. 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 Athokozani. Hayi siyabonga. Siyabonga sibonga igroup. Sibonga umoya. Enisifaka kuwo. Siyabonga kakhulu mkhethe. Ngibonge nakubo bonke abakhona ngaphakathi kwenu. Samukele laba abasha abaqala ukufika esigodlweni kusekhaya. Thokozini. Bengilonga ngilinde inkosana ukuthi izothula itopic. Manje ngathi nomkhohliwe. Kepha itopic nje isimple. Sikhuluma ngoSekhmet Bast. Nijwayele uSekhmet. uSekhmet oyidiplomat. uSekhmet Bast siyidiplomat. Uyabulala. Uyashisa. Udestroya inkohlakalo. Insalela zobubi. This is the energy we are dealing with. Njengoba sibona all over the world. Kuvutha umlilo. Everything is burning. And structures kuze kusha namasondo. Bengibona la kuma socials khona isonto elibamba umlilo somewhere. uSekhmet isho ukuthi ucontroller igumbi lenguquko. It means yonke into that no longer serves us has to fall. Mhlambe ngibeke ngiqale ngenkohlakalo yokuqala yenzeka. Yenzakala kuphi? eKemet. iKemet yibo abantu abaqala iChristianity. iChristianity yaqala eKemet. History yakhona iqalwe by this Greek guy bambiza ukuthi uPtolemy. uPtolemy uyafika conquers Egypt. Then he imposes himself as the great God. So inkohlakalo ila uyafika uPtolemy uthola ama-priest eKemet because he could never ascend to that throne without ukuthi agcotshwe ama-priest. Most of ama-priest refuses ukumgcoba as inkosi yamakhosi, that is above even nabo Jehuti nabo Heteri. Then athole idlanzana lama-priest ayimidlwembe. Ledlanzana lama-priest ayimidlwembe agcobe uPtolemy. Mebe mgcoba uPtolemy bamnikeze igama elisha bathi uSerapis. uSerapis shokuthi image kaPtolemy. This is the foundation image of what was later drawn by Michelangelo as uJesu. But the origins yilo Ptolemy the Greek. So manje ke inkohlakalo iza kuphi? Inkohlakalo iza ekutheni ukuthi ubudlwembe ebantwini abamnyama budala. There are those people who betrayed us right from the start. because ifana nani lento, people who are now presiding over theft. Uptolemi then meseke shinja about therapists. Kuba ne group amongst the black people who then decides to follow therapists. They form what is called the Coptic Church. Kuyeke abantu, they then revolt about against lento ezanokuthelweni, because ayisena moya in the ego. Umuntu installed himself into a position. That is when kuqala the Coptic Christian Church. Iqalwa yimidlwembe yabantu abamnyama who decides to follow the Greek. Exactly the same thing that is happening with the Republic of South Africa and all republics on the continent. Abantu abamnyama knowing very well ukuthi le structure asina moya. Akuna moya ku Republic of South Africa because it's not rooted in our culture. A lot of us now are beneficiaries of this system. It's just a few that is benefiting, whilst the majority is suppressed by the very same system. So inkahlakalo ye Christianity iqale lapho. When black people agreed to now bakhothamele uSekhmet, they ran away the oldest Bible. Nothing else. Because yibo labantu abasifunze the system basifaka yona ngenkani. Because everybody else started following. If it was easy for a black person to then violate the laws Gamma Act by now disconnecting themselves from the true power, which is the energy, we then started following people. Yeah, result into the structures that we have. We call democracies on the continent. So in Koshagalo leyo, corruption that must be destroyed. For us to be normal again as African people, we need to destroy all these fakers. So in Christianity, aina bungwele, aina moya. Because he's a therapist who was a colonizer, who imposed himself upon us. So some of us who were bribed then, yikho ngithi imidlwembe ilokhu yazalwa. Bonke labantu who betrayed us in the past, balokhu bayazalwa kabusha. These are the people who are against black unity. So whoever that is, on the way, yale qiniso okumele lenzakale. Iqiniso ukuthi yisikhathi se-order and balance. Yisikhathi sikama-art lesi. So therefore everything that is not grounded kuma-art is going to collapse. So thina ke our role is to prepare ourselves for the future. Without the Christianity, without the republics on the continent. Some of us are saying, good, umlungu meke hamba la, kuzoba nendlala. Mina ngithi vele, i-development yomuntu comes in times of strife. So lamba ke mntu omnyama until you learn how to feed and clothe yourself. Because this is the only way, esingalentuza ngayo. So manje ke sikusikhathi sika Sekhmet. USekhmet Bast uye ke lo. Because now if you look at angle, we are at the tail end Sekhmet. And this is when Sekhmet energy is powerful. In preparation for the chaos that is going to be brought by Set. Set ke uyabhidliza umbhidliza. So mele silindele lokho ukuthi konke lokhu okuyinkohlakalo those that have defied the creator, you know, wanting to claim ukuthi bona they are equal to the creator, come and pray through me. We are violating the laws that govern our universe, because the law says we are forever connected to the creator. And a very, very, you know, a beautiful thing happened over the weekend. Bengekho ngibonga indlovukazi. Indlovukazi ziyibambile. Ngizwe ngisempumalanga. Hayi. Kuhot esigodlweni. Bashisa nokushisa iBhayibheli. Which was good. Ngiyabonga kakhulu indlovukazi. Ngambe neindlovukazi ugogo mnyama nabo ugogo Shila namanye amakhehla nje sebenza nabo. Sizama ukuthi silungise indaba yenzalo yelanga. Inzalo yelanga, it's our sacred site. Inzalo yelanga is not to be promoted as a tourist destination, because kuza abantu lapha bafaka yini bikini lapha. Isiqephi asifuneki inzalo. Manje promoter as a tourist destination, you are then defiling, you know, the sacredness of that place. Mele kwaziwe ihlonishwe njengeMecca, ihlonishwe njengale yini le Roma fake yini Vatican. Mele ihlonishwe kanjalo, and the yithi we are going to bring that respect back to inzalo yelanga. So, and indlovukazi umnyama beyengazi nami bengazi ukuthi la sifike savakasha khona mesifika after inzalo yelanga, we went to a place ngeke ngayichaza la kuma social, the oldest stone city in the world, 250,000 years. It means it proves ukuthi civilization really and truly started here. We were happy when we discovered that, but then it was then short-lived, that happiness, because very little of that structure remains because of Abu Dhabi and all these paper companies who are growing those gum trees there, gum trees that are poisonous, but destroy the city, bafaka lehlahla. A violation of our human rights. And it happens under the watch of our government. Umlungu arrogantly goes and trashes your heritage. You say nothing. In some more places. See again to what is called umlenze munye. Umlenze munye is the big food lapha eMpumalanga. When umhlaba wonke usayidokwe, like porridge, like a wet cement, this is when umlenze munye wanyathela on that surface. Yashia imprint of the left foot. Ubab credo uti la South Africa umlenze munye, umlenze ka Mahato. Who's Mahato? Heteru. Who's Heteru? Sekhmet. What a coincidence. We didn't know that. But manje ugogo Shila in our group, shares this video kababa. That it's not a coincidence. Ubabu Credo is trying to say, yingakho you guys went to Mpumalanga ngesikhathi sikabani sika Sekhmet. Saya ke lapha sayibona indawo sayifila umoya okhona lapha. Indlovukazi bezichaza even imithi that grows in that place ayitholakali anywhere else except where there are energy vortexes. The same plants you found them in Zalo. The same plants you found them on these, ebayibizana intaba kayikhonjwa. Umlungu uthe makhonjwa mountains. Ulahlile nje imining yayo le ntaba leyo completely. Government ufakile, it's official. Makhonjwa mountain. But the original name intaba kayikhonjwa. So umuntu omnyama naye usefana nalento bebesenza yona ezikolweni nasemasontweni. Mawufika uthi igama lakho uJamluthu. But yile from today you're John. So umlungu still dictates even the language. Hayi ukuthi abantu baseMpumalanga they don't know that. Right among government officials, they know that. And they approve that thing. So we are we cannot entrust our future ebantwini that are not interested in anything that has to do nomuntu omnyama. If uhluleka nje ukulwela lelo gama, it means ukuthi tomorrow they will be calling that province Mpumalanga. Because I'm a tourist wherever people are taking tourists there are calling Mpumalanga Mpumalanga. What is that? Manje we are demonstrating weakness. Then again, to top it all, we went to a farm that belongs to Indlovukazi. That farm hosts a rock that started life form. It's called the Black Rock. Ningayoi Cheka. Makhonjwa Mountain, Intaba Ikhonjwa. These were the first mountain in the world before kufomeka ama continents kuhlukana yonke lento le. It means ukuthi life forms iqale lapha. That oxygen producing rock which then gave birth to that bacteria that by bizani unicellular. That thing eqale all life forms. It's here in Mpumalanga. Uzokuthi basebeyibiza ngaze China, bayibiza kuphi yonke lento le. And the report enginike Indlovukazi confirms ukuthi UNICEF did a geological study there that confirms ukuthi those are the first mountains. All other mountains zihlepuke from that one. Why it's nakhona uzubona uthaki sijabulile kepha manje mesithi la Makhonjwa mountain inkosi yangale inikenye Arab ownership of 70k of the mountains. Now when you want to go there, you pay about $5,000. Because that site has already been declared as a heritage site. Uyabona inkinga yomuntu omnyama imali. Huh? It means you will do anything to get money. uphile kanjani la ekhanda moyonikeza iArab. And the worst part of it, there were people who were living there. They were forced to move somewhere else. Meaning Guti, they don't deserve anything that will flow from that place being declared a heritage site. Because they must be black owned. Because Hindao Zabantu. So, please, man, again, it's okay not to have money. And they'll send away lapa ungachala makabishu chale whatever. Ukuzuphile. Not good manje sowuthengisa ifa lethu. Phela ifa lethu leli. Manje mengifuna lapha ukuyoconnecta nokhokho. Mele ngivaye through an Arab guy. Yini leyo? Leadership yethu. Angazi mina saba nebhadeli njani. Ukuthola leadership ecabanga lendlela. But mina ngibona manje ama efforts kakhokho mnyama ukuthi uyazama ukuthi conscientize abantu in the area. Because kwayena, when I talk about the Black Rock, lise familia indlovukazi and le ndawo leya iyaphila. It also have living water, alkaline. Sloko siyizwa nje lento le alkaline water. Nifikile ngayitaste. Abanye bathe umkhulu yaklowa. Alkaline water. No, but yazi, when I saw that place, Kako, I said to Coco, even if idlanzana nje labantu, but every time we go to these 4 cardinal points, we need to start there. Because that's the place. Hayi futhi abelungu ukusa kwabo sebeyibiza Genesis. Hey, the Bigfoot bathi inyawo lika Goliath. uGoliath ufunani eAfrica? Huh? Genesis asiyazi thina, we don't know Genesis. Tina, we know Zeptepi, the beginnings, the origins of life. Mesiloko sifunda like Sekhmet, they talk about Zeptepi. Uyayifunda lento le because mina bengilongizama ukuyiconnection necalendar. Oh, but there was life before they created the calendar. So the calendar can't be Zeptepi. Zeptepi is that rock. Abelungu bafika kundlovukazi bazomharasa. Bayihlephula kancane this rock. Hey, asazi ukuthi intention yabo because isikhalo sogogo. These people bafika lapha benze lento abayenzayo, but they don't bring back a report to the community. It means ukuthi they are scheming to remove abogogo. Hayi silapho ngiyokhonza. Mesibuya eBluff. Ngamba nogogo ngiyokhonza mina. So that's it before besixoshe yonke lento omlungu lapha. We go and settle lapha as a community. Nibone nje ukuthi ngeke nasi overcome yonke lento ama challenges that we face. Ukunyathela kwami nje lapha kanye ngalandelwa yibusiso. Uyazi ugogo bengimchazela. First day ngifika, hawu kwangena icall. Hey, mengithi ku-email kunalokho. Ngize ngithi kugogo benginaye ke mesibuya ufikile la ngithi amadlozi ayabonga for lento besiyoyenza lapha enzalo. Because isambele not only inzalo yelanga but all these sacred sites sanyathela. Hey, indlovukazi the way zikhulume ngakhona futhi ngathi futhi coincidence because the next day there was an earthquake. It's true. after beqeda ukuphahla lapha kumlenze munye, the next day sifunda lapha kuthiwa no, hawu kune earthquake, huh? So manje ngeke wazi ukuthi uma sifinyelela kule ndawo zabo kuzoyenzakalani. Thina siyakholela emoyeni 200%. Thina sinayibhama sinamabhombu siyobanqoba ngomoya ngokuthi siloko sivakashela le ndawo, because these are energy points kula bahlangana khona. Njengalesi ya kuye Bluff, mkhembe ukuthi iningi lethu libe khona, because eBluff yi-reawakening not of asa kepha namadlozi akho. Amadlozi akho avuka naye, angithi idlozi nelanga nenyanga into yodwa. So when the sun is in hibernation, nedlozi lakho is in hibernation. Yingakho ngalokhu barasela ucela ngesikhathi la they are in hibernation. La kumele ngabe uyokhothama khona ubashayele. Thina siyowashayela amadlozi ethu. Nge-20 siyobe silindele sivusa amadlozi ethu, sivusa no-asa. Ukuthi mesibamukela ngoSeptember, we were there, we made an effort ukuthi sibavuse, because balele nomveli nqangi uAsa. Umveli nqangi, when he awakens on the 21st of June, uvuka namadlozi ethu. Manje kumele amadlozi athi mevuka ezwe iphimbo likamzukulu. Hawu, umzukulu wami akalalanga, uyamvusa. Uyayithola leyo leyo. Manje silapha as tourists kule ndawo. There's a deeper meaning. So laba bakhonayo, please, we are 100 Tuesday, and kumele ku-100 saying immediately after umphahla, so that abantu bakhona ukufika lapha kusakhanya, because we still have to set up. Remember ukuthi by 6 iyaqala umsebenzi. So please ngiyacela ningakhali, ninemsalayo nilala. Wenisibona sesihamba ngamajet, ningakhali. Nijalo besinyathela labantu la. No, thina siyawusebenzela umoya. Yazi mawusebenzela umoya, umoya uyakubonga. Into nje kumele ngi-appreciate, and isibusiso size through umama Ngomezulu. Lento engitheme ngifika ntambama, after qeda ukufika umama the next day, uyangitshela ke ukhona ukhehla ucela ukukhuluma nami. Igama lakhe ngengilisho. Kepha lo khehla lo uthe mkhulu, ngiyezwa ukuthi uzeThekwini. Kepha ngicela ukuthi mkhulu ungalali esigangeni. Ngicela ukukubhukhela until uzubuye. From nowhere. Angimazi lo khehla lo. Do you understand? So uthi I've met your teachings la ku internet, especially YouTube. Into engibambe kakhulu ikhalenda, because you presented calendar as a form of therapy. Calendar is a therapy. Hey, calendar assists you to find your purpose. How many people die here on earth without finding their purpose? So calendar ke ufisa ukuthi sibe nengxoxo, so that she spread the word amongst the constituency yakhe. So uyabona ukuthi umoya usebenza ngezinye indlela. Awucabanganga nokucabanga leyo. But the biggest one okumele ngikhulume la ukuthi ngithe mengifika la that day ngithola invitation from the head of presidency ANC. Bayenze a conference of ama foundations, ama stalwarts. Then they decided ukuthi GK ne-ZMF can't be left behind because they've got something important to say. You understand? Even though, you know, go ngathi kuze kwathi omunye ukhehla uthi ke in the conference ANC ingasondezi ama foundation because bayibona ukuthi basenkingeni. And the question that was very relevant because the concept or the theme is renewal of the ANC. Do you understand? Now, EGK says you cannot renew the movement until you go back to its history, how it was formed. The movement was formed and funded by Amakhosi. Do you understand? Amakhosi funded and formed the movement so that a movement could be this body that protects the land and the culture of the people. But now, when AMA organizations are banned, that structure suddenly disappears. The ANC originally had the upper structure and the lower structure. The upper structure was occupied by Amakhosi, who were giving a vision. This is what should happen. This is how things should, unfold. Then bese kuzake ifundiswa ezi-implementayo, the lower structure. We then say, Guti, you cannot renew the ANC without restoring that structure. Because without that structure, the ANC is not culturally rooted on anything. Amnalutho, iyantenga. Yini democracy lakithi? Sine history of democracy. Huh? Esilwane sinless. Ilapho manje ke mina ngithike. Uyazi mawumuntu, you must never bend your principles. Abantu will recognize iqiniso olushoyo. Why? Because abantu beyenzi abantu abamnyama bayayizwa le message. Hey, Mondays njalo. Babukile. Namanje babukile. And the movement bayibona vele. The greatest threat yomlungu in South Africa is not EF, IFP, or EGK. EGK is the greatest threat yomlungu. Hey, and the other day, we celebrate. No, we're commemorating June 16. And there we're saying, Guti, we need to mobilize for the renaming of that day. Yes. Hey, it's not a youth day. Because when you call it a youth day, we are neutralizing the heroic event yabantu abamnyama. Because those that know will know Gututsi was motivated by black consciousness. He wasn't following PAC, he wasn't following ANC, he wasn't following anything else, but except a black consciousness. So uTietsi managed to unite the youth. Ngesikhathi sikabani? Thokoza. Isikhathi sani secombustion. Umoya kaSekhmet ungenela oTietsi. Bayuza the foundation Africans. Ukuthi hoya sifuna ukufunda ngalesibhunu. Kepha bafuna ukufunda ngesingisi. Manje uyabona naye ukuthi because they should have refused both. But manje lo moya ubaphethe. They use this uTietsi who use the fire. He ignites the fire amongst the students. The students, all of them were united. Kutiwa, hey, we don't want this language. But the language was just a launching pad for what was brewing for a long time. Because uTietsi was only 19 years old. 19 years old. But I normally say, Guti, that's the real hero. Here, June 16. And that day should be renamed Tietsi Mashinini Day. Yes. Because it makes no sense for in narrative Yabelungu to be pushing Hector Peterson. Hector Peterson was a follower of Tietsi. Therefore, Hector Peterson can be in the forefront. Hector Peterson kumele simkhumbule as a follower. Not ukuthi he was a leader of that revolution. Remember the importance of that revolution. This is what broke the back yamabhunu. Amabhunu akoba. In 1976, yiyo evulele even ama negotiations. After that, abotata were started baba engage. Everybody was engaging because they could see ukuthi there's no way of running away from the truth that is facing them, meaning Lamapulu. So, in real liberation, si liberate abotiyetsi. Nabokhoto. Nabokhoto was a friend to Tietsi. These are the people who ended up Leboma, Liberia, Nigeria. Because when they left here, Batola Ilenduza, a Bogusa ruler in Nigeria, Uban le Kesha, Obasanjo. Obasanjo, who assisted about Tietsi. Why? Because they were black consciousness. So they had no home in exile. Because they didn't belong to PAC, they didn't belong to the ANC. They were neutral. That is why there's so many things are happening in terms of sabotaging these two heroes. Baneng is not only Ukhoto noTietsi. Nomapetla, Banengi, Nabo Machakatata. Others are still here. You know, I remember they went to Nayo Genindo, Sorin Makesh, Soru Teveta Angan. Abantu went to celebrate June 16, a Credo Mutwa village. What an insult to Babu Credo. You're not supposed to go to Credo Muta to celebrate June 16. Because this youth was responsible for the burning of Babu Credo's house. Was responsible for raping Inkoskazi Babu Credo. uyomthuka even more wena ignorant slimmer. You go and you celebrate June 16 la. Kanti isikhathi la kumele nidonse le youth ikhona. Kuyoshwalezwa for the evil actions they did after Helen Zille, that evil chairperson at DA, is responsible for all these things. The raping of the wife of Babu Credo. Nothing happens to her. Umlungu. She went and wrote a manga on Babu Credo. Wakata youth no Babu Credo. They end up, going to pen. But Ulenduza, Helen Zille said, Babu Credo said, Emma Punwini, Abantwana must be mourned. Hey, but to Chule, how do you say that as a parent? This is what happened. So I see again ignorance. Nokuthi siloko sithuka ubaba. How do you go and celebrate June 16 lapa? Don't you know the history? Yet June 16 no Babu Credo. So please let us stop doing foolish things. Huh? Abanye they go lapha bayenza ubudlwembe. How we conscience yakithini? Tina, we are upholding the legacy of Babu Credo la. Bayeza bafuna ukuhlikiza. Angebalungu. Hey, somebody needs to say, vusa mazulu. Vusa mazulu. Vusa mazulu. Sekhmet uzobashisa. Nizobabona nje very soon. Thina sikhuluma kanjalo. Anithi umuntu ugibelekhana. Ha? Ngoba polite. Kanti abazi ukuthi kuno Sekhmet Bast. Manje abantu sesakhula thina. Lento ye physicality asayazi. Siyacela nje Sekhmet. Awudile nabo. Ngoba imidlwembe eyasifaka enkingeni right from Kemet izelwe kabusha. We must be wary of the midwembe who are fighting against anything that unites abantu abamnyama, driven by ego and competition. How do you compete in Babu Credo? How do you compete in nature? Huh? How do you do that? How foolish is that? Usabu umlungu, ukukonfront umlungu, uzakithi. Ngoba kuyehlela la kithi angithi. Akwehleli. Thina sikhathwe umoya. Sikhathwe umoya ngempela. Otherwise singaba saphili manje. Enye into ebathi discourage ukuthi basibulala. Sibatshele ukuthi asifi thina. Ngakho ngibulala, you can't kill me. Ungaffect ibody yami vele kanti ngiyazirenew immediately. Ngibuye ngibelesele futhi. Angipheli umoya. Even noma sengale ngiyobe ngiqondene nemidlwembe. Andisikhathi sayo imidlwembe siyazi. Basatanasa manje. Abanye basithuka la ngalento yobudlwembe yeChristianity la kuma social. They are ignorant, they don't even know the history of land. How do you wish my death? Why? Because ngishisa iBhayibheli. Elakho le Bible. Ibuya le Bible. Usangene la ikhanda. Ubuye umsangano nje lo. Hayi umsingisa ngathi angafana labantu bakhe. Bangabuye eBackville. Besamba nendlovukazi osetha. Wathi hayi ingane zami lezi. Ngeke nizenze fuck on. And then they were surprised and disappointed when they heard that all of us are back. Sonke siphelele. Umuntu omnyama loyo. So please Makehla, asisiprepareni mina ngithi asihlengeni imoya. Asihlonipheni umoya. Hlonipha umoya better than umkhulu. Mina ungangidelela ngomuntu wenyama. Kepha hlonipha lemimoya engihamba nayo. Ngoba uyiboni. Imoya yamakhosi namakhosikazi. Bazokujoja jo. Ilapho phathe mina ngiyabonga nje ilenduza yazi ukugayidwa umoya. Mesiyenza lo elanga. There was nothing that says siyobona indawo kaSekhmet. Nobody, even now Koko can say, it was never, in our minds that thing. But I'm looking at the timing yezinto. Angeke izinto zithimeke ngale ndlela. It means it was time develop ukuthi siyonyathela lapha at this very same moment. Elesanyathela kumlenze umuntu. If you understand the history of Sekhmet, you will know whose Hathor is. Asu Hathor, who Heteru, the temple of Dendera. Temple of Dendera. That is the temple. I temple le abakhuluma ngayo ukuthi lapha ikhavwe ikalenda le senzana ikhavwe on the wall. The temple yase Dendera. So with us understanding ukuthi uSekhmet is an intense energy esuka kubani kuHeteru. Remember ukuthi ushintshwa yini uSekhmet. Remember ukuthi uBaba Credo ukuhamba kwakhe la emhlabeni bekengekho heartful ngathi beke heartful uBaba Credo ngathi. It's the very same thing. Umveli mncane beke heartful. Wathi hamba ubhubhisa zonke lezi zinto lezi. Hayi wangena uSekhmet wabhubhisa. Waze wakhala naye umveli mncane wathi hayibo awume kancane phela. Wasebanikeza iplan ukuthi ukuze nimtheme thelani wine uzocabanga ukuthi igazi. That's how we're saved. That's why sisakhona. Otherwise ngabe asikho sonke. Wathi meke phuza lapha cabanga ukuthi ilenduza wadala. Wakhohlwa ukubulala abantu. uHeteru kepha manje okwate kwenqa. Kwatile akwatanga yena kwate umveli ncane. Wasethumela umlilo purified. Umlilo purifies. So isemqoka lento ukuthi si understand. And enye into why siya kulama cardinal points. I-cardinal points isinikeza i-opportunity for us to go and recharge, and harmonize with the magnetic field. There is what is called the heliosphere. I-heliosphere is divided between the magnetic and the electric. What separate the magnetic and the electric? Uguti, when you talk about the etheric layer, ukuluma ngezwe lomoya. Ma ukuluma ngo atom, you are talking about the first atom. And which is created by what? Electricity. Right? So, the first atom ilanga phansi. Right? Meaning the electric here on earth. Above lapa gunut is the magnetic. Because this is where the source of sustenance is from the mother. They are assisting us in terms of the translation. Ukhetha lo osincedisayo ukhuluma indaba yokuthi abesuthu mina I acknowledge Abesutu, I link them to the Dogon people. In knowledge yabo of the stars, man. It's unmatched. And the more ngaya lapha eLesotho, kukhona ubaba ukhehla obhale incwadi, ukhehla uZulu Mataba. Ubhale incwadi about the mathematics of the Sotho language. And some of the information is tholakala kuma caves lapha eLesotho. But mina I acknowledge into eyodwa nje ukuthi abeSuthu in terms of ulwazi lwenkanyezi sibathulela isiqhoko. Hey, angithi asiphiwanga mfana. Mebabona uZulu babona. Manje uZulu is associated name. Mawufuna ukudila nento nje ekuhluphayo. Uzokusolvela leyo. Mawufuna ukunderstand nge-serious star. Hayi hlala insizwa yaseLesotho la. Oyaseqwaqwa. Izochazela yonke lento le. Iscience yokhokho. But remember ukuthi abeSuthu angithi abakoni. Na? Bakoni. Ha? Siyinto eyodwa. Siyinto eyodwa, umSuthu, umTswana, umVenda, umShangana. Into eyodwa. So we must never think ukuthi hayi into yaseLesotho ayikaffect. Efana nale calendar ka Khehla uZulu Mataba. Uyibiza ngokuthi seSotho calendar. Hayi man. Ikhalenda yethu so. Ikhalenda yethu so ende ngamtshela ngathi Khehla awushintshe lento ubhalela. Because inyanga affects me. He writes about the lunar cycle, but he calls it the Sotho. It means manje uyahlukanisa. Akumelanga uhlukanise. Isikhathi manje sokuthi sibumbe isizwe. Ungezi ngento ezosidivide la because manje mase ngiyifunda ngithi yabeSuthu. Kanti ndawo iyangafecta. But you know njengoba ngisho ukuthi siphiwe differently. So mele si acknowledge abantu and ungabi nomona mangsasi. Ungabi nomona because uma unomona inhliziyo ihlala igobile. Wena uzivimbela inhlanhla. Inhlanhla ziza when there's free flow la ngaphakathi kuwena. Umuntu mekenza into enhle uncome. Njengomama Mngomezulu namhlanje uyacabazela muhle ngendlela. Simtshelile uqale usethi. Athi namhlanje umuhle. Ngithi vele ngibonile nami leyo nto. Uvele ngendlela umama namhlanje manje yabona njalo. Umuntu onomona uzoyigcina athi Kandi, this is when you are creating ifindo, which is unnecessary. So many ukhululeke all the time. Kandi futhi into ongayifuni, hayisho leyo nto. Ungaloko pretenda uloko smile, usineka kanti inhliziyo igayibozi. Umuntu mangavumelani naye mele umtshele ukuthi hayi Khehla nyami mina nawe sisharp kepha lento ishoyo. Ngiyayala then uhlala ufree. And the mawuluza ikari ungasena nyuku yokuhafa. Ungabaleki ndoda. Bayeke bayithatha. Ngoba usakhona ukuhafa. Bayeke bayithathe wena. Last time ngathi uzoloko uzistressa ngetest. Kanti umkhulu wakho ukubhekele lapha iRR. Ulokhu busy ufuna usave le test. Umkhulu wakho uthi yena lento. Uthi after 2 months how? Lotho, bambi lotho. Thokozani makhetha. Ngiyabonga singa-engage ngama-question whatever but mina I'm armed with the science now. Especially about iZTech. Akekho umuntu osazongitshela ukuthi hayi Ethiopia because in one interview kuphakama some Ethiopian guy ukuthi hayi Ethiopia has the oldest this and this ngithi Ethiopia ingane man. Na abanikazi sila. Ukuqala kwa Sekhmet is here. La eMpumalanga. Actually ngathi singamuvela eMpumalanga no. Asabe. Because that's the source. Yisource yale power siyidingayo. Mesingaya njengoba ngikhombile ukho njalo mesiya kuma cardinal points sidlule kagogo. Just kuyophahla. Ukunyathele ukungena lapha kulamanzi aphilayo. Living water. Ukubhase lapho ubona ukuthi izinto ngeyishintsho. Sizoshintsha ngempela. Thina lo mbuso siyawisa anibona uyawa. Kancane bazophila because they think senze mambo jambo. Angithi they don't believe emoyeni. Bathi basiphahlela mambo jambo. Kanti abazi. Akabazi ukuthi sithinta la kuqale khona impilo. Yazi I'm renewed, I'm refreshed. Huh? Akho umuntu ngithi ungalanda ama-professor 100 from different universities in the world babela bazongitshela nge-origin ukuthi kuphi. Angeke bazangitshela lutho ngoba ugogo ungicedile wangibackuphisa nge-science. The rock that is 3.5 billion years. I-rock eqale all living organisms. Umhlaba wonke upopulated namhlanje iqale laphi indaba. So manje asibeni proud. Asene eMpumalanga. Asene eMpumalanga siyokhonza. Ngoba if thina singaziprotect le ndawo abantu lapha shem you can't blame them. Abantu balambile. Do you understand? Some of them don't even understand the value of the farms that they have. Do you understand? Kufika umlungu nje nge 5,000. Athi ngiyakubona man ukuthi uyasiphela. Ulokhu udlisinkwa yazi ngibeka umuntu lapha ku monitor ukuthi uthengani store. Uthenga isinkwa nje every day. Is that all you eat? Athi 5,000. Uthi jabulu ufe. Bese kuyamnikeza i-value. Remember ukuthi le ndawo le indawo le echaza yonke into about civilization yomhlaba. So that place in Mpumalanga basically it's going to be a place of value. Those abantu everywhere. Okumele nina nibathiche ngale ndawo leya. Engalokho ngibhekele yabelungu ukuthi yibo because into besikhuluma nabo gogo it's white people who declare our heritage sites. Why? Because abantu bakithi be government they are not interested in this thing. Look at inzalo yelanga. Look at the condition yenzalo yelanga. And we have a government lapha in Mpumalanga. The last time Minister of Arts and Culture unathi Mthetho waya lapha walahleka zange zayithola. The whole Minister of Arts and Culture umfonela uyalahleka emkhulu and bokumele ngihambe naye. So wathi sala nje ukuthi ngizahamba ngedwa. Kanti amakhehla yazi ayivala indawo. Amshobe ke idlula. Umfono seke desperate. Hey, nithi hayi ngikho ngila. Wabuya angazange ayibone. Manje uyabona ukuthi a lot of people nase hotel la besihleli khona. Just ordinary people were surprised mesikhuluma ngenzalo yelanga. They didn't know about inzalo yelanga. So uyabona ukuthi if Tina we don't move to Mpumalanga, heritage yethu is gone. It takes nothing. It's a couple of hours nje. Uke Mpumalanga ubuye uze ngapha. So sihlaleleni vele la kuma concentration camp. Sifunani la? Sikhuluma nge-liberation. Liberation means land. You can't say you are liberated when you live in a concentration camp. Markunzima ukhipha udaki concentration camp. Kaslam. Kune-pollution la kunayo yonke into. Abelungu bafika baspray ndoda. Hey, uyabona liyani izulu ngesikhathi esi-wrong. Hawu kanjani? Manje sukeni la. We're not supposed to be here. So don't make this your home.
When you land in Kulu, you can see there's a dark cloud. Just
yonke poison. Bayithesta lakithi silele. Uziphi iplane idlula la kanti yaspray. Hey. Manje lapha eMpumalanga once singapopulate sincedisa abantu abalapha to beef up. You know, so that abantu babone ukuthi kunabantu who are coming to protect their own people there. Because abantu ba-abuse abelungu. I-apartheid is still rife. Umlungu akahluzeki la ekhanda. Usakubona ezimfene. So we must erase nje that thing. Ba ukuba bold siye lapha fika ufunani wena? Ukalile ukhokho. Mebefika ufuna lento ngazi bathi research wa. In research wa ndlovukazi. Okumele bakunikeze yona before they do anything.
This is good.
No. I-permit phela to do research. Umlungu akwazi ungena endaweni yakho nje anyathele. I know I'm a scientist from Germany. Engigcwele bona lama German. Nalapha enzalo ugcwele lama German. Bayibonile iveli. Yala ndawo le. Hey. They understand it ugcwele bona. Bafike lapha sebezobulldozer abantu.
Bafaka amabhobhwayo.
Hey. Angithi bajwayele isidala. Sasho thina ukuthi abelungu they must know that they are dealing with a different generation. Yes. We are not our fathers. Mele bakwazi lokho. So asambeni ke siphume kule. Hayi. Mesibuya le. Eblav. Kumele siyokhonza. Awukuthi siyabuya nje prepare wena 5000 ngoba uzongena lapha nalapha ushiye but uyazi ukuthi you are secure. Do you understand? Awuthengi thina Africa we don't buy land. Siyakhonza inkosini. Inkosi ithi njo just for certificate ukuthi ngenze lokhu nginikeze lokhu. Do you understand? So yinto ke asambeni ma. Asambeni phela uyazi ngeke ni regret. And there is isifiso sikagogo ukuthi the more of us come there siyokhonza emakhosini is the more that place is protected. Imagine sesingaka lapho. Ubani umlungu ngasifikela. Somshasa imbuzi. Hathekeza. Okay. Sekhmet.
Mkhulu. Njengoba ukhuluma khona umfakazi emoyeni. You mentioned the big food. Mention the name Mahado. what is Jehud?
No.
What he
Hetel.
Then I recall amakhosi waseLesotho same time. There are 3 kings who ezisesihlokweni.
Yeah.
Kibereng, ki Mohato, Litie ki etymology. It's not a real name because Litie it comes from Queen Habare. Let's hear. Then Lantwege abahutamrao amata. Agocho morena ke Litie. So it comes from let's hear. Impa.
Ibuya eLondon.
Ibuya London.
And uhleli nalo vele. Comfortable. Akanankinga ngalo.
Now,
Hayibo.
Mauti Mahato kubuya uMohato because he is the real king yaseLesotho. And Mauti Pega legama leli Mohato, it's a rename of that big feet Mohato.
Thokoza. Mohato. Yes, ukunyathela. Yes.
So now, uma ukhuluma ngokuthi see the invitation, it's not just an invitation. Actually, angithi uma sikhuluma mlana uma sikhuluma ngomoya sikhuluma nge-spiritual evolution. Ukuthi si evolve kanjani spiritual so that they cannot see and they cannot be able to reach us and see us. And now, nifikile last week, probably a day or after a couple of hours in Lapana, there was an earthquake. That was an awareness. After Putin fear Lapaya. Asaz Putin. Njengoba us invite ukuthi asambeni siyemle. We might think it's just a joke or mhlawumbe ufuna ukuthi sijoine but no, it's real.
Hayi mina ngafuni ngingasala vele. So phina thiona thina yonke le ndawo.
It is real because now asazi ukuthi usisusa phakathi kwayo. Ukufika kwethu lapha yini lezo saliyenzakala because something kumele yenzakale kulesikhathi sikuzo. Noma singazi ukuthi yini. So this is not just an invitation kahle kahle. It's a call. Ukuthi kwamele siphume la kuma square camp.
Yebo.
And then sihambe siye endaweni yethu eyingcwele because sesinayo ihistory yakhona ukuthi sibizelwa kuphi. La sibelonga khona, la siqale khona. So asingayithathi kancane. Asikabangisiseni. Asiplaneni on it and make sure ukuthi iyayenzakala.
Thokoza injalo uyazi indlovukazi umnyama ayinamona ngoba ngabe beke nomona bengeke azasho kanye kepha uthi ikhona indawo izani. The more you come, the more we are able to defend le ndawo le. Manje uyabona it's from that pure heart yendlovukazi ukuthi akekho nomkhobholo ukuthi yimi who supposed to hey ngibuye neje la hey li vibrator ngenye indlela ungangilokothi this time. No, ngiyavuma kesa ngiyavuma Mohato. It makes sense now. Hey, ubab grade uyichazile. You know, uchaza ngalo ndlela vele. So now sesiya understand ilink yethu ukuthi Sekhmet ngacishe ngakhohlwa the most important. The origins medu nature. Why ibizwa ngokuthi medu nature? Divine words. Why it's called that? Ngoba ibhalwe umoya ayibhalwanga umuntu wenyama. The origins medu nature zilapha eMpumalanga efamini kaGogo. It means ukuthi when this rock, volcanic rock, it was a melting. Many locally melta, lishiama image on that rock. Do you understand? And lapha we're seeing different images of abantu being painted by umoya. So kuthiwa it is the divine words made to nature because kubhale the creator. When the rock was cooling, huh? It's like bokune painter uvele lapha ushaya izinto zakhe but invisibly. So now it gave me a much better understanding ukuthi kungani made to nature ibizwe made to nature. Ngoba it can never be made to nature divine words kuukuthi it was an artistic expression of an individual. Niyangithola? Ithombe zakhona sozikhipha. Ivele lapha manje eMpumalanga makhehla yazi nizobuya nokukhanya okumo.
Masithatheni imali yesokazi.
Na inkohlakalo. No, but sizoya. Isirious sizoyibika la. Mesihamba. We will announce ukuthi ngedate so siyahamba. So those that can afford to kuhamba baze nathi. But kufuneka amaveni. Ama-private ahamba kanzima lapha. Iyafika but ungabuya vele pristine senjani. So unga-risk ziyaccessible le ndawo but ifuna nje iveni. Mase ngathola se-organize iveni angazi iveni ezongasithatha sonke enjani. No, but mina I'm not concerned about my plan. Ni concerned with destination. Ukuthi ngifika njani umoya will arrange. So nathi let us adopt that. Asiyiboneni nje. Buka nje wena in your mind. Imagine made to nature, the origins they made to nature. Uzofika la. Khona laba bathi anginamali yaseDurban. Imagine the cave rock. Ulibone visually, graphically. Umoya will take you there. Ungalokhu complain akunamali. Kanjani manje? Awukholelwe emoyeni. Umoya, when destination is clear in your head, umoya confide, it conspires with you. So that everything that is needed to make that thing a reality happens. So you must never block yourself and say, I am not. Thina siphili kanjani. Even if kuthiwa nomuntu uzokulifta ngescooter. Uzofika kusena.
Yazi mangibamba mkhulu, I've come to understand the emotion of the sun as something called in engineering the thermodynamic cycle. Sure. Straight.
Thermodynamics.
Because you speak about combustion, right, which was the 70s in South Africa, which came after the repression of the 50s with the laws, which is compression. Then burning, the purification. Then the forming of then comes the chaos of the 80s, which is set. Then comes UASA of the 90s, which was the new government. Does it make sense?
No, it was set in a wolf in a sheepskin. It was that because usethi kahle kahle ugqoke no akakayimethi wasa uzoyimethi the day sithi hayi no South Africa yonke ibuyile kithi. This is when Asa will emerge. Okwamanje, sisabhizi ngoset. We have coverage in different clothes, but it's still the same set. A lawyer will distraction them. Hey, remember what is not yet Uhuru. We can't be saying it's Uhuru when we are still in a concentration camp.
10-year cycles.
Okay.
Seasons.
No, right. Remember ukuthi isikhathi timing iyenzakala kube isikhathi sakhona kepha ukuthi bese ke ku compromise abantu benyama. Let me put it that way. Isikhathi bokuyiso sokuthi ku emerge uAsa. Kepha the people who were in control of that thing, I know bamsuppressa further uAsa. Kwanyuka bani usaid under disguise. So this 10-year period, you are right. Angithi nathi ngo-94, we're all happy. Freedom at last. Sakhohlwa kwenza introspection. Kuthi kahle bathini abantu labo. We're all happy. Manje azange sisa-check ukuthi even lapha eCodesa ba-negotiate about ubani oyaziyo. Umamwini nje wethu ama-files eCodesa. Even the city hidden secrets. Ukuthi ubani ube umdlwembe kanjani yonke lento le. Uthi wabe bemzonda. Meaning ukuthi Italy was perfect.
Because mina bangikhule in the 90s. Even though I was young and a Christian, I understand. Bekinamadlozi amakhulu ababizwa amakhosi. And they seem to be faded away. I think manje gcwele angazi angikho ngathi mdawo I'm not sure. So Mauti, it was supposed to be that time because the ancestors themselves were ready in terms of the Amakosi themselves were ready, but the people were not. No one understand.
And the Buga Makulma Makos, that's another touchy subject. Mobas Namakos. That's not Makos. We can never say what is in Nkosi. Inkosi idela ukufa to save the land and the culture of its people. But abantu who are easily bribed can never claim ukuthi babuye ebukhosini. Angazi umuntu obrabhekayo mina ovela ebukhosini. Umuntu genuinely ovela ebukhosini akabribeki. Instead amakujoja lo muntu because uyamdelela mamzela ngaleyo ndlela. Ubukhosi thina esibaziyo lo. Sazi amakhosi oMakhado laba. Who died? Ubani konje lo khishisa amabhunu. uMakhado vele. Ubani? Skukhuni. Sazi thina amakhosi aqolela ukufa than to submit to a colonizer. So you can never say uyinkosi wena ukuthi you are a beneficiary of the system of the colonizer against your own people. Asinamakhosi wena khehla. Amakhosi angempela sazovuka and sizobona ngezenzo zabo ukuthi hayi nanguke lo. And then the history yabo. Amakhosi angempela azudaka njengathi manje. Why? Because they are suppressed. Enjoy lama fake afakwa amabhulu. Yibo manje are enjoying the privilege. But amaveni after 2 or 3 years every time. Manje uyabona umuntu udawe izo zonke lezi zinto ukhohlwe responsibility yakhe. Thokoza ke. Thokoza.
I-question yami mkhulu ihlukile kancane from amanye ama-question because ngingakuzwa ibamba kancane sometimes it's topic but in passing So ngifuna ukuzwa like iview yakho vele like in terms of the philosophy ukuthi like what is your stance on it, because it's something that I'm like engifunda kakhulu, you know. And one thing I've come to know ukuthi like every other teaching ekhona it aims to segregate abantu, whether religion, whether Africanism, whether I don't know any form of gathering yabantu, you know, wonke umuntu ufuna ukusegregate abantu. And what I've come to note is philosophy teaches about just being, right? Like whether you're black, white, Asian, really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we are all beings, right? And the one true thing that we all share amongst ourselves is consciousness, right? And we should be like main focus as a band, right? We should aim or cultivate the consciousness into, because that is our greatest gift. That is what separates us from our animals, right? Because the reason why now we are different from dogs, from every other non-living entity, okay, not non-living entity, but entity and consciousness is because of our brain, right? And it's the one true thing that we should all be aiming to cultivate, to grow, because we're just conscious beings. So I just want to hear your take on philosophy and whether or not you agree with Nyaz. It's written by Ama Greeks, and I understand your stance on Lawantulabo, but I feel like right? Because philosophy from the books that I've read, right, it's written by a wide variety of people. About Germans, French, so it's mostly white people, but it's not like you understand. I'm cool. The point that I'm trying to get across. Something I just want to hear your take on.
Okay.
Yeah.
As correct into yokuqala. Umlungu akana philosophy. Umlungu didn't write any philosophy. Umlungu ufundiswe nguwe. Wayithatha into yakho wayoyipackage as into yakhe. Mawukhuluma ngephilosophy indaba lamathema suka bengaka yabona bese siyaxakeka ukuthi kahle kahle sifuna ukuthini lento siyenzayo iphilosophy. It's African philosophy, right? Mele understand okokuqala ukuthi you are a parent umuntu omnyama. Umlungu amaChina na yonke le nonsense esizondayo namhlanje. Abekho abantu abasithandayo umlungu iGreek whatever they chokuthi it's in their DNA to hate us. Yes. Do you understand? So mele understand ukuthi labo bantu kithi abelumbi, they are aggressors. They didn't come here. Imagine bengisakhuluma angazi nobani izolo. Imagine ukuthi usuke eEurope uplote ukuyobulala abantu because of indawo yabo. Ubunja obunjani lokho? Uzothi umuntu lo? Ha? Umuntu ofike la wazofaka iChristianity. Wabulala thina sigqoka mahiya. Wherever we were. Asumuntu lo. So you must never equate yourself nabelungu. And you must never have this another chick attitude. Mlungu meke kushange mbama. Uzanginqini. Okwamanje abantu abaningi they have that argument. That's the argument. They confront umuntu omnyama eEgypt mokufika uSerapis. Oh, you are one, no Greek who came to colonize us. Look at where we are. Look at where umuntu omnyama is. So, tholindlela khetha ukuzikhipha from kulabelungu. Ngoba labelungu amaChina everybody don't have your best interest. mebekubona bakubona as an opportunity uyiconsumer vele yini oyimanufacture
Nothing.
so uyiconsumer so you must never be fooled by ama-liberals sikhule nawo la emzabalazweni ama-liberals within i-movement yibo abasenze ukuthi sibe so the sell-out document ye-ANC bayibiza ukuthi freedom charter yabhalwa amajuda namandiya abotata and all these people were not there bayibhalela to protect themselves ama-liberals within the movement can't even articulate themselves in isiZulu but they have been long in the ANC so you must never be fooled by simunye sonke ayisebenzi leyo nto leyo we can't be simunye why say we are in the struggle of retrieving back izinto zethu that were stolen from them okokuqala they must pay lento ukuthi abotata naboThabombeki babayeke nje baclear conscience yabo badila nathi manje and thina siza ngeside lobukhosi we were not there eCodesa so therefore your agreements nalama politicians enu okwenu lokho singeni thina sifuna umhlaba wethu ne-wealth yethu u-Oppenheimer sizomhanta the day sibusa i-power back ebukhosini ukuthi useChina uqashe khona sizomhanta and sohamba siyokhipha ubani lo oseZimbabwe okungashwelela usisi John Rhodes siyomgubha amathamba akhe bebengafuna ukwalanda siwalahlele emlwazi le ngoba umoya omubi owazanala belungu sisi John Rhodes abo Oppenheimer they are responsible for lama concentration camps that we have so umlungu khehla please siphilile now nami ngangifaka into enjani ngirola nengami la presenti ngabona ukuthi hayi ukubhayisikele mlo kuyabona leyo nto leyo akumelanga mawuphila ulokho uzwa I was in the financial services umlungu when you have corporate finance there's this thing they call corporate finance where you are looking for deals right lapha as an example Investec you are one of the investors right uthola deal but le deal le izofuna somebody else to complete it lo muntu othola le deal won't just give it to you you have to do something for lo muntu worse if umuntu wesifazana uyayithola leyo nto leyo i-abuse of our people kuwo wonke lama corporation is a rife uyazi inhliziyo yami ibuhlungu for indlovukazi because babhekene ne-abuse everywhere ngisho nase-SABC you can't get i-program yakho ukuthi no wena ufuna ukuhlabelela upraise uheru unless uhambe uyolala nendoda who is a commissioning editor izinto lezo kumele zistophe it's wrong lento labantu abayenzayo and ayenzakali nje kuphela ku-SABC across board corporate South Africa they are abusing our women abagcini lapho because abadeli sebethatha leni nabafana turn them over into something else it's evilness eyenzakala lapho ma-JSE never even wish ukuminglisha nalabantu laba they have evil minds labantu laba yonke into yabo exchange I do this for you you do this for me So izinto lezo ezizophela lezo, but izinto mele sizimention. So what I'm trying to say, Kat, Tina, we are preparing a future without umlungu la GK, and we know it's possible. How can it be impossible if we are the civilizers zomhlaba? It's not impossible. Hey, into savalele is contained manje, our potential, our creativity. The day sikhululeke emoyeni, high physical, liberation, but spiritual liberation, idala creativity ebantwini. Sizoba nabo imotepa abanengi, abo babukhreli abanengi. Thina creativity asiswelanga. I remember during apartheid, abantu were very creative. Abantu benza izinto ze-electrical angayanga esikolweni. Abanye bayenza i-IT angayanga esikolweni. Thina sifundiswa umoya. You must never forget that. If into mawufuna ukuyicracka, phahla. Isambulelo sizoyela. Mawukhona uthi sango kancane.
Ngiyabonga nohambe sibe nalo lobe luhle kakhulu. Ngendaba yesikhathi mkhulu nani bantu baseKhem, ngithi mhlawumbe for 7 minutes masicethe inhlangano labo labafuna kwathi kabande ngaloko mkhulu la kushoko ngenzawo lena Medusa nekuthi singahamba kanjani silithimba as a team siyohlala kule ndzawo singaba ne short briefing for 7 minutes ngoba sikhathi asikho kunengile kumele kwendiwe sisaya naseBluff. So labo labafuna kwathi kabandi nemgwaqo ma logistics bokhokho lekhals lakhuluma ngalo mkhulu sukela ngo2005 silakha baningi kakhulu abantu labafikile kulo nethi labanye laba like him labake bafika angibaboni namuhla livulekile inhlitiyo dihle sisofisa ukuthi bantu bakithi sibuyele kuwo umhlaba wethu kunenkulumo lethi emakhaya utowendana emakhaya. While these other people are calling it a farm life, it's a cool life, of the grid life.
Yes.
But when njengoba uso utotshela ukuthi kusemaplazini 21 lena yini vibe lekhona kani vibe ngiko lokuthi bona bayachubeka bendani bantshontsha lo mhlaba bogogo uthi uyabuyela eveni la nine benhlala khona khanze umhlaba sesiciwi sekufakwe tinyamatane sekubhizi kwendiwa letinye tindwa mhlambe it's a golf course, it's a lodge lekayisho komkhulu. One of the sites, big 70k sites, has been taken and claimed as a cradle of life, and it's a lodge where you pay those thousands of rands, and it's being sold to international travelers and tourists to come kutomunya lamandla lakhona lapha. So for 7 minutes bogogo na bomkhulu makhosikati singahlangana though mina ngihlangana leto bakhona namuhla kodwa ke mina ngikhona bogogo ngitohlala kuze kuthi phele lesitokwenda lokuyi priority ukuthi siye Bluff and then ke bese siyayisombulula indaba yale mfihlakalo lemkhulu la kayibekile namuhla ngiyadabula kakhulu.
Thokoza Ntomkazi. Hayi siyabonga Ntomkazi. Into nje bengayisho ongaye Bluff uthola second. Abaye Bluff yibo priorities. Ngiyadlala makhehla. Kepha asikhulumeni ngeBluff ngoba mina kusasa ngiyahamba. Ngihamba Monday. So that make sure ukuthi by the time nifika ama logistics are sorted. So I see let's have a meeting namhlanje. So that sibona ama logistics azohamba kanjani. Kukhona abantu abahamba ngeimoto, if kukhona abanye abafuna ukungena lapho ba contribute ku petrol. Let us talk about such things. But isiyeni ngobuningi lapho. Siyovusa amadlozi ethu. Ungazovusa idlozi la. Ukhalela libuza ukuthi manje wena makuvuswa abanye bokuphi njengoba uzongikhalela manje and watshelwa ukuthi kuvuswa amadlozi ngalesikhathi thokozani oh
Angikhulule ukugcwalisela nje ngikhulu ngithi nabo laba abamhlophe like their knowledge like everywhere like it's hidden even kuma cartoons like for instance Pinocchio makaqamba mangalenza nikhalala
Noma bathama
amakhala wabo anjani
baba read baba read
like you lezinto thina esingazibheka like for instance an example Superman amandla akhe wathatha elangeni ulungu uhlangana naphi nelanga Dragon Ball Z lightning
Matrix
yithi sonke lapho ngoba ama-Dragon Ball mawaqhuma asaphaze Africa mali kumele kuhlangane nonke ama-sanus in order to make that wish akuphakame umkhubulwane kwenziwe that wish udayi sabhidliza manje okumhlophe sibuyeleni yasibuye lapho
enye into wena Khehla which is important thina imposition yethu is not motivated by hate. You can't hate your child. Umlungu ingane yethu. Kepha isonga ndlebe leli. Ngeme kancane. Kusakhuluma abazali manje. Bonke bame kancane. Abazali balungisa ikhaya. Ingane zo invite later. Uzwa. We are against into yokuthi thina yonke into esiyenzayo ukuplease lengane. Like ema-meeting unomlungu oyi-1 ni-10 senikhuluma isilungu nonke so into kumele siyigweme leyo umlungu kumele simforce by law ukuthi you must either adopt i-culture yala ukhona njengala eGauteng sisezweni labaTswana nabeSuthu so mele sikhothame emakhosini abeSuthu nabaTswana. Do you understand? And it means ukuthi Tswana ibuwe manje belungu hayi umlungu akwazi ukuphila emhlabeni wethu angazi isiZulu isiXhosa isiSuthu hey uphila kanjani uzokhuluma nathi kanjani abanikazi bomhlaba hey manje mele sigweme leyo siba forced you must either know an African culture or African language otherwise kaka start umkhumbu Jesu Doglanda Thokozi siyabara Thokozi
Kulu beto add to that part ya belungu you know because I know for all of us kuluswa belungu somehow through the media through religion somehow and school history and we don't know with the year before and Mkulu's right it's 2,332 years since Baba take over Sekhmet, and since that there's not even been 1 year when equality to anything else. Yes. So and every generation we think good to know we're the generation when we think the generation before us communism through communism before that through Christianity and before that not this version of Christianity, another one is on the or and my friend Johannes now is so through full soccer so unite and everything. None of it. So we have to be honest with ourselves. Look at the evidence. ke jaramang mo kileng ra utlwana Spain just for 1 year, and I saw kaya etsagala. And we don't have that for abantu bamnyama. If we felt that way about umuntu omnyama, no, tebogo down ro ulang kutsa koloi marano go shapo rana lena something with la phulo go shapo, and ha tlhoko go mpha koloi yaka, and sometimes we tata go tebogo go lo tlhatswa koloi eo, but I don't have to drive it. It's his now. It's water under the bridge. Are we born? If we don't have it for Mutomuncho, I sky is immediately remember.
Hey, GK kile moko hae sa itiselo anonka je bagolo ba gato leo le lefatshe le re kolona la matswana cool Sekhmet mfodisia iphetea police a gato leo hello re tsubile re bona bana ba Afrika tsubile go boroko ibile ba bang ba tla la kela bomara
siphela kumelanga siphondozi yabathwana balendawo yabo manje bathi uZulu indawo yakhe yonke ngoba uZulu uyajola cha mele sazi ukuthi siyaphilisana ifana ne-unity yamakhosi akumelanga kube nendlu ethi yona izabhaka wonke umuntu wonke amakhosi ayalingana. Do you understand? Mele sihlangane siforme this union of our royals that are going to rule lo mhlaba as equals. Mina ngathi because in South Africa it's a couple of them great houses, right? Kumele kube ne union kuvunyelwane ukuthi kushintshwana kanjani. Kungene inkosi yakwaNhlaba from lapho kungena abakwaMakhado. Kanjalo. So manje thina sizofila ukuthi le nkosi yaseMakhado ngathi bengcono kunoShabalala. Ngoba nakho kwenzakale lokhu nalokhu yabona. But balokho ba rotate la phezulu. Then la phansi kube ne-executive. Lingana ngalama politicians la. Implementers, they implement the vision yamakhosi. So at the top, there's got to be because when we restructure this whole thing, when you still aspire, I see a lot of media information, social. People are saying I'm ready to be a president. Sitting in the statement. What does that statement say? I'm ready to further perpetuate the enslavement of an African person. I would understand if we imagine a party that says, I will be a transition from this politics to our tried and governing system, of course. Then that person I can hear. But man, you are ready to be president. Whether they do IFP, nobody will deliver for a black person. Because all these people have to operate within the confines of a Western construct. It wasn't constructed by us, so it will never save a black person. Indo nje destroy. Lo mbuso meluwe. Finish. Thokoza ke. Siyayibona.
Sekhmet.
Sekhmet.
Mine nje ke ka taba ya hambo lakho bluff. Besicela Zindlondlo ukuthi if you still want to do your payment tomorrow kaboma 12 it will be closing ne. So after it's a payment ya gago kopa o romele your POP so that re kgone go register. Then also we need gore ha re lo tsoseletsa our ancestors re kopa le lintwena li donating towards imbuzi, because that imbuzi is not only for umkhulu or batho ba batsamayang. So even if you are not going, you can still do a payment for imbuzi. Re khone gore masikhuluma na badala lwena o be teng mole, because we know some of you won't make it. So ne re kopa bagolo gore every cardinal point we are hlaba. So imbuzi leyo etlhabuwang, we need your donations. And also Zindlondlo ngibe ngicela ukuthi ribe li needing, if you know ukuthi you will be traveling ngemoto and you haven't done your payment, siyacela, because we don't want abantu baba patetseng ba shotelo ke dijo, because I checka registered people, then thole batho ba le bangata and go tsene go ja batho that didn't do ama payments. So because remember ukuthi nathi mele sibe ne order, every time I go to cardinal point, some people they come back bakhubazekile emoyeni ukuthi asidlanga lapha GK abana need kanti maybe ke batho abasanile net babasayithile payment. So and also as in London, if you want to sponsor abantu abafuna ukuhamba, you are welcome to do that. Ungasho ukuthi I've done the payment, and then whoever ufuna ukuhamba re khone go maybe re check ke ma, because remember la esigodlweni we have abantu that are always willing itent lena hayema yeniswa ke batho ditilo tse di dula mo tsone ba etsa go ya kwale go tlhaba dilo tseo go na le batho ba bapayang mo kitchen. So if you want to also uipulele ntwena minyako ya gago, because to do that it's not like uphakamisa omunye umuntu, like uleboga badimo ba batho ba bangwe to say re lebogala ngwana lona go bulegile mahlo. So unity, we also need to unite our ancestors, not only us physically. So the POP salon mo WhatsApp at least by midday tomorrow, so that re khone go etsa the final touch-ups. And also Zindlondlo, when we go to our cardinal points, it's not a trip, it's not a holiday. So we are also encouraging people to avail themselves to go kitchen. You know, because sometimes chaos people they also get tired, because because just because they don't want to follow internal protocol, please we need to prepare. Some people and they do it right. Even our last trip, go Bakeville, some people the cakes disappeared. They disappeared. People went there, go kitchening, then they took the lobatamaya. So I'm to baba nanle order, because umoya une order. So now we need to maintain that at all times. Doesn't mean I must go long. How it's interesting right? Akasi Philippine. Doesn't mean you must baba into bomoya. Melenje wena uhlukumeza abanye abantu. And because once that person learn react that way, go GK mole. But ba bua fela mo YouTube, but batho ba le ba snacks ba utisana botlhoko. So let's also remind ourselves gore we need to kill that mentality o re rutilweng ke balumbi. because all these things that we to it's not in our DNA. Rona raba rebatu ubuntu. Understand the untu. So we need to do that.
Just to kurumela indaba yembuzi. Indaba yembuzi asukuthi we can't afford to thenga imbuzi. Kepha uma uthenga imbuzi njengami ngikhiphe yonke le mali ngithenga imbuzi. Ibusiso ziyakuba. Bese yena nje umkhulu uthwele. Manje uma ucontributor normal 50 rand or 100 so that igama lakho libe khona mokuyothengwa leyo mbuzi. Idlozi lakho likhona ukuthi likukhanyisele. Hayi ukuthi asikhona ukuyenza lento on our own. Siyakhona kepha sizama uku-invite wonke umuntu so that mesibuya le singa report isodwa and testify ukuthi umoya waze wangibonga. Wena ubongwa ngani? Ubuya from the same place. It's either bowulapha ungekho right emoyeni or bowulapha nje ngomzimba kepha inhliziyo ayikho lapha. Yinto baba uCredo asiwona ngayo. If awukho right emoyeni, don't go to such places. Ungasondeli. Mawuzizwa nje ukuthi awukho right, don't go there. Because manje into lapha iyingozi kusho ubaba uCredo hayi mina. Into uthe ubaba uCredo, this is the foot path of the gods. Okhokho bethu, this is where they travel. Kanjani i-electromagnetic field yiyo edlula lapha. Le hamba la mgogodlweni wakho. So please asihlonipheni le ndaba. Nalento le ukuthi uzophuzela emotweni. Umoya is conscious. Lama atoms la ala emoyeni, they are very conscious akubhekile. Oh, where's fish? Cabanga ukuthi awubona. Then uyabuya la uyacomplain ngibuya le but manje nakusokwenzakala lokho. Please, iya lapha, be pure. Even your intentions. Ungayi lapha hayi no, ngifuna umoya unginikeze RR. Hayi man. Siya lapha kuyokhulula umuntu omnyama from all these chains ezibamba umuntu omnyama. Akuyeke ukuba selfish for once. Ucabangele i-collective. Don't go there when uzoya ngama personal things akho. Yes, personal things are going to happen. If you are part of a movement that is geared towards liberating umuntu omnyama. Don't go there selfishly. Hayi ngiziyele mina. Mengothola nje le RR ngithenga nalesa span. Remember, umoya can feel you. Umoya can hear you. Your intention ayikho into ozoyifihlela umoya. Umoya wazi yonke into. Angithi ukuthiwa imisebe yelanga kamveli ncane ifinyelela everywhere. So you can't hide. And awukwazi ukwenzela into emnyameni. Nilashe amabhiya lapha amasavana. Sina sibizi nesigubhu. Sesibona ngani manje. Angeke ndomkhulu please. Asihlonipheni ndawo le. Yazi kube sober. Go there sober. And it's a one-day thing, man. After lo mlindelo ke songaqhubeka wenze lento oyithandayo. But during isikhathi somlindelo until siqede, be disciplined. Uzobona mawubuya la uzobuya nezibusiso eingakanani. Ungathi asiboni siyabona, sibona manje. Masobuya sowudisappear isikhathi eside singa. Nestep nje asekho. Thokozani. Thozi. Yeah.